Hi, fourth grade. Today, Thursday, we are taking our second step on problem solving using strip diagrams and equations. We're going to continue to use the chart as the which operation chart. Do you have a total? And thinking about do you have equal parts? And that helps you determine if you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. But we're going to take it one step further. We are going to talk about how to make a strip diagram or equation for your word problem. So go ahead and get out your math notebooks or math notebook section and write these steps down for writing a strip diagram or an equation. Step 1, which operation do I use to solve the problem? Step 2, draw a diagram to represent the problem. And then step 3, use the strip diagram to create an equation to match. So we're going to try a couple problems together, and then you are going to get a chance to try a few problems by yourself. So let's get started. Here's the first problem. I actually got this started for you. And the directions say, highlight math words that helped you determine the operation. Draw a strip diagram to represent this problem. And then the challenges, create an equation for your strip diagram. So let's look at this problem. This problem looks familiar because we saw it yesterday when we were trying to determine the operation. And we have the word combined. There are 3 dimes, 2 nickels, 5 quarters sitting on the table in your kitchen. Your sister puts down 4 more nickels. How much money would you have if you combined all the coins? So we know we have addition because of the word combined. And we have unequal parts. So unequal parts, no total, that equals addition. So when I draw my strip diagram, since I don't have a total, I can put X. I could also put question mark. If you don't feel comfortable putting an X, which is algebra, because guys, we're doing algebra today, then you could put a question mark. You're still doing algebra, but you might not be quite ready to have a letter representing numbers. You can have a question mark instead. Now we have 4 different numbers of coins. So that's why I've divided my bottom half of my strip diagram into 4 parts. So I have 3 coins, 3 dimes. I have 2 nickels. I have 5 quarters and 4 more nickels. So that would make my strip diagram. I don't have equal parts and I don't know my total. When I take it a step further and I write my equation, all I'm doing is kind of taking away the boxes and putting the operation in place of it. So 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals X. If you're not comfortable with X, put a question mark. So that is how you use strip diagrams, equations, the do you have a total model to get yourself ready to solve a multiplication problem. Notice we're not, or this is actually an addition problem, but to solve a word problem. This is not the solving part. We are just representing, and we're using a strip diagram to represent, and we're using an equation to represent. Let's try one more together. Okay, this one has no help. So, well, it looks exactly like the one we just did. So we'll skip that one. Okay, this problem we have not tried. Alex has 54 flies in a bag. He has 4 lizards he needs to feed before 9 p.m. How many flies will each lizard get if he distributes them evenly. Okay, so we've got the word evenly, and we've got 84 flies and 4 lizards. So we know that 84, that's the total number, because we're not going to get any more flies. We're going to be separating the flies, not multiplying them or getting more flies. So I actually have a total on this problem. So I'm going to go ahead and write 84 in my total section. Now I have 4 lizards. So that means I have 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not know how many flies the lizard is going to get. I don't know how many flies each one's going to get. So I have x's. These are unknown quantities. So when you have an unknown quantity, you can use a letter to represent it. Like I said before, if you don't feel comfortable, you could always use a question mark. You could have 4 question marks. So now it's time for us to write our equation. We can start by just writing in a equation sign, and we can put in our total. We know our total. So actually, I want to write my total on this side. So 84 divided by 4 equals question mark. Or, x. So I'm going to erase my question mark and put x so that we get more comfortable with that. So 84 divided by 4 equals x. I have 4 x's. So I have to divide by 4 to find how much x is equal to. You have a few problems to try on your own. And remember, just as I said yesterday, it's really about the process, and it's challenging. So you may find that you make a mistake or two. Please remember that mistake making in math is about growing your brain and firing those synapses in your brain. So it's better to try and maybe not get it perfect, and that your teacher can help you fine tune your understanding, than not to try. So good luck and happy problem solving.